Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris Apocalypse. In our High Dominion series, we had a bit of a reversal, which I believe was in the title of the last episode with the Krithakans. Not a complete reversal, we're still going to attack them, but we need to make sure we are completely ready to do so before that actually happens. So I'm going to crank things back up to speed 3 here. Our naval capacity situation is improving, given that we have just, more population growing pretty rapidly, and we have an anchorage on the way once we get the Merga station fully upgraded, so that will help us out as well. Speaking of anchorages, the Isius anchorage now has additional space, so let's see what we can add since it's a citadel. Nothing too useful, actually. I mean, a listening post is, of course, not useful at all back there. Anything I add would just take away from my energy upkeep, so I don't want to do that. Would actually add to energy upkeep and take away from my energy income. So that would be bad. Let's not do that. But I can... Well, see, I don't need food either. That's the thing. This food surplus is already giving me a 30% growth bonus, so don't need to think necessarily about adding hydroponic space to stations. The Merga station is the main one that's going to help me out, so I'll keep an eye on that while also continuing to build up these fleets to their full strength. And of course, that is going to continue to change my capacity situation. We have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of energy, though. Let's take a quick look again, just for a refresher. We've got a strategic resource... Wait, no. It's the trade deals I want to see. So, getting additional energy from Zuracorp and giving up minerals in the process. I think I probably need to go ahead and cancel that, given that I have so much energy. I might even trade... I might cancel the Riggin deal as well. Yeah, let's cancel the Zuracorp and the Riggin deals as we kick things off here. Let's also check with these guys in general. We do have a fallen empire that's woken up, so can't forget about that. Kind of important. Hang on. Anything else I can do here? No. Any more I can do with the artisans? I can't do any more. I can organize a festival across our worlds, which we do have enough for. We have enough influence, energy, and minerals, actually. And that helps with happiness and pop growth speed. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this, because notice the boost we got from that, given the happiness boost. We haven't done that in a while. Let's go ahead and communicate with you. Let's end the resource trade deal. This is going to give me considerably more mineral income. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so we're waiting on the Merga station mainly to upgrade. And we also do need to be able to add a Titan to one of our fleets. The issue is command limit at the moment. We'll have to see how that... Oh, hello. Still haven't killed a space amoeba. And where is the old god's benefactress? Ooh, all the way over here in the Sindrithian block. Now these guys are definitely closed to us. They're pathetic compared to us. They actually were asking for... Are their borders open to us? No. Their borders are definitely closed to us. I see us at the very beginning there. Interesting. We could make them a protectorate and integrate them after a while. That would be pretty huge. Let's see. The unstable tectonic plates of Herma Prime have just violently shifted once again. Reports on the damage to the colony are just starting to arrive. Let us hear it. All right, so actually a little bit less happiness on Herma Prime now as a result of that. Sinkhole on Herma. So we've got problems on this world. And I don't have the research yet, unfortunately, for cleansing. Or not for cleansing, but for removing that particular tile blocker. So we'll have to sit on that for a bit. Goal is to declare war on these guys as soon as possible, but not before we have one hell of a fleet to threaten other galactic powers with. Just to say, don't even think about it when it comes to, joining in, piling in on a war against us. All right, our anchorages are being added to the Theramora station. And the Naval Logistics Office should provide a pretty nice boost. Holy crap, yeah, it really will. And where's Theramora exactly? Yeah, see, that's over here. We have anchorages kind of in these three systems, which is cute, I suppose. Complete. In the backwoods of our territory, essentially. Let's close this really quickly and make sure we've got everything improved. Seems as though we do. I've checked this a few times, but it's always good to triple check. And we have these stations, of course, in place because we need to start building habitats. Check our ascension perks. We are 13 months away from another perk. We will have access to the Colossus Project, Engineered Evolution, which, that'd be nice. Any other big ones, though? Won't we have access as well to, like, Master Builders? I think we will. We should have access to Master Builders and some other ones. Yeah, that choices should be interesting when that finally pops up. Just need to wait on... Where are you? This guy, the Murga Station. All right, Storehold upgrade is almost done. Yeah, our mineral and energy situation is looking a little bit better now that we've
construction complete.
Gotten rid of those trade deals. All right, let's do that upgrade. We're going to put that all the way up to a citadel before we do anything with it. Yeah, our income situation is still being suppressed by our naval capacity problem. But again, Murga should fix that. And technically, I could add another one if I really wanted to. The main situation, again, yes, we have to deal with naval capacity, but we also have to resolve the command limit situation that is preventing us from having room to add a Titan to any of our main 3 fleets. South Armada is there, and Southern Armada is over here, where you should be. So this is about as big as the fleets are going to get, I imagine. We've got energy credits. No. That's not even remotely attractive to me. Why would I take a resource that I already have 22,000 of to give you something that I don't want to give you? Riddle me that. All right, so here are transports over here. 1, 2, and 3. Can I merge them? Should be able to merge them. Yeah, let's merge them. Yeah, they're in 3 different systems. That's why. Sin, Citrinius, and Ebermachus. We're training up these armies for the invasion of the Krithakan regime. Let's go through our sectors really quickly and make sure they're behaving. Also, I have enough influence now to go ahead and do a habitat, so I should probably do that. But first, let me go through these. Because Turbek has a good number of planets now. It is impressive. Go back to, I think, Othana. No, we're good. Oh, yep, there it is. I knew there was one. Let's do a hydroponics farm there. And then Conthem is going to have fewer worlds, but still possibly a few to toy with. Another thing I need to check, maybe before I even... Yeah, before I look at where I want to build the platforms, what I would like to do is check my edicts and make sure that I have expanded all of my core planets. I think I've done most, if not all. Yeah, see, land clearance hasn't happened here yet. Oh, it's already maximum size. And I think Riak Prime is as well, so never mind. That is not possible. We also don't have any more core sectors at the moment, so we'll be able to add more planets. Well, we could start more sectors and add more planets right now. That's the thing. So the question remains, like, do I want to do that? We would really have to... yeah, we could significantly improve our entire resource situation. Hang on. This needs to be terraformed. Let's make this an alpine world. We've got a tomb world here in Zunur. Ah, we don't have climate restoration yet. I thought we did. Might be in another series or another playthrough, who knows. You're a Savannah world, though, so I can terraform you to an alpine world. You're a tomb world. You're an Arctic world. Desert world. Yep. terraform to Alpine. Yeah, and there's a few that I can't colonize due to the fact that they are controlled by our Holy Guardians here. But the Holy Guardians are already, they've just ascended, so technically I could do whatever the heck I want. Let's put you to an Alpine planet, and then that's also still a tomb world. Okay, unpause. So we're still waiting on Merga. Star Fortress upgrade takes a good while to go through. Okay, so I suppose, let's check edicts. Let's see if there's anything I can add here. Don't really need any of that. Definitely don't need drone bounty anymore. So yeah, let's go ahead. We've got some construction ships in the Sin system. Let's add a habitat around Syndar Prime. Looks like that's one of the only ones that can be added here. Which is fine, and that's all of my influence. Really frustrating. That costs some. Well, I mean, I appreciate that they made them more expensive. It was a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, geez, like it's rough. Okay, so this will give us access to the Paradise Dome, which will help us with Unity. I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the Paradise Dome and add them to as many worlds as I can. Let's see. I need to find food-producing buildings. Or just buildings that are producing a resource that I don't need as much of, like energy, for instance. They need to be on all my planets. So I guess this one would be the one to go for it. Let's go ahead and replace you with the Paradise Dome. I didn't even see them until the last second, so I'm glad I spotted that. No food production here that I can see. Oh, crap. I guess this power plant can be replaced. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's going to take away from the power production on that world, but that is okay. Let's replace you with a Paradise Dome. That's a mineral processing plant. We can't replace that. We don't want to replace it anyway. Not a good idea, given that it's giving a resource boost to the entire planet. And then Aria Secundus, you need Paradise Dome. There, in place of that power plant. And then, yeah, we'll replace this farm with Paradise Dome. This farm with Paradise Dome. Is there a better one? Yeah, there is. That's all of our core worlds. Now let's take a quick look at... Oh, wow, we're actually almost out of minerals, so I'm going to have to let them build up for a second. How's Merga doing? That's a main focus of this episode, and we still need to upgrade to the Citadel as well. But one thing I could do is go ahead and add the anchorages before I do the Citadel upgrade, because that would help me with my income, and I think I will do that. That'll clear up the naval capacity issue quite handily. Alright, so we've had some edicts expire. Let's go ahead and re-up those. Capacity overload is going to be ending in about 5 years. Droning optimization is going to be ending in about 6.
We have mastered a new technology.
Okay, Guardian Point Defense. Ooh. So jump drives will be available before long. So Tachyon Lance is going to be a good option pretty soon. Let me go ahead and go for neutron launchers first. Our research speed is super slow given how much territory we've added. Not that I'm surprised. That's the way the game works. Alright. Our Unity situation is about to improve rather profoundly. We're 95 months away from a new policy right now, but...
Construction complete.
Now we're 91 months away. Okay. Alright, so that helped a good bit. Next, let me go to, since I have minerals again, I'm going to pay a visit to my sectors here. Let's replace you, Paradise Dome. Ooh, hello. Haven't really done much here yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade you. Scroll up slightly, make that easier to access. think I'm going to add a paradise. Well, I can't add a paradise dome here yet because that's a brand new colony. That's fine. Let's replace you with paradise dome. You with paradise dome. Food is going to go slightly down as a result of adding all of these, if that's not clear. That's just kind of a necessary evil of what we're doing. Energy is going to go down a bit too, but again, we're about to fix our naval capacity situation, so not a huge burden. Alright, we're about halfway through. That upgrade is going to happen in 27 days. I'll come back to you a little later on. Yep, paradise dome for you. Haven't upgraded yet. Oh yeah, definitely. Lots of food tiles that can be replaced. Hence the positive response from me. There's that. And one more. Already building a paradise dome there. Very quickly check the other sector. Smaller sector. Already halfway through this one. Doesn't really matter, either of those. And then one more. We'll check a few more later on. Replace with paradise dome. Good. Alright, so that habitat is underway. We'll be able to add a new, basically, core planet before very long, and that will be a nice win. I really could go ahead and start adding some additional planets here now that we have these colonized and ready to go. We also, as soon as we have the ability to colonize Cybrix Alpha, which we don't yet because we need to repair it, which requires mega engineering, which we don't have. That's an ascension perk. Alright, well, Pawkins Armada unfortunately has to pull back from the front line where they've been hanging out in order to upgrade. Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, Sciabalia doesn't have a shipyard, so it can't upgrade there. That's kind of annoying. I need to remember that. That's kind of a new feature. I'm at my leader cap.
Construction complete.
All right, I think Merg is ready. Yeah, it is. So, let's get these anchorages going. All 6 of them. And they'll build a little faster.
New technology.
Ministry of Benevolence, which will do... Yeah, that's the Governing Ethics Attraction Booster. Auto-curating Vault will give me additional unity right away. Let's go ahead and get the Sinkhead tech, or the Sinkhole tech, just to get that taken care of. And the whatchamacallit building. Yeah, I still have the option to build in the Galactic Stock Exchange as well. I just haven't had the... Well, I had the influence for it a bit ago. But... Yeah, see, I want to replace the Fortress probably with the Ministry of Benevolence. Galactic Stock Exchange would be really handy to have, but it requires a lot of influence. It's part of the reason I haven't done a lot more with my edicts, is we've been just using influence for expanding and all kinds of things. But our economy is finally stabilizing a little bit, and we're starting to see more of a surge in our influence. 71 months away from a new tradition.
We have mastered a new technology.
Have we? Yes, of course we have. Ooh, Ascension Perk Research. That's handy. Let's research climate restoration. It's good for tomb planets, as well as any terraforming candidates within our borders, which we can look for. We'll have the energy for them, so that's definitely an option. All right, so I've got the influence to do this. I think I'm going to go ahead... do I want to replace the fortress? You And do I really need a fortress on this planet? I mean, it's our capital planet, so yes, of course it's good to defend capital. Not arguing that. I don't know that there's a better tile. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw it down there. Let's do it. All right, America, how you doing? You got an anchorage? Good. Go ahead and queue up a naval logistics office. The sovereign Krithakan planets have opened their borders to us again. And y'all can ask me if I care, because I really don't. And I'll be happy to let you know.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Okay. Well, Pawkin's Armada can head back to the front lines. Let's bring them back to Enif. And then Galathor's Armada also needs to head back to... Actually, all of you just need to return to your stations. If we hit the return key, that's a fairly quick solution. Okay, naval capacity situation has finally fixed itself and will continue to do so as this improves. Now I need something that's going to improve my command limit. Do I have that option yet? Yeah, I do. There's one right there. Let's go ahead and do that instead. We've got the Mentat working in our society research, so that's helping a good bit. 15% towards pretty much any research project type, which is the same percentage bonus that you get from having a specialization. Mega engineering will be done in 6 months, so we will... I forgot I was researching that, so we will actually be able to start repairing Cybrix Alpha. That'll be fun. What I really want, though, is more core planets. Dang it. Once we declare war on the Krithakan hegemony, the plan is we're going to add a bunch of the colonies over here, the planets we've been waiting to colonize, to a new sector, which will begin here. So what I can go ahead and do is start the sector now. That is a distinct option. I guess I'll keep the game running while I get this started. Upsage, I mean Prime. So those three are on the way, and also the Murga planets will need to be colonized. So let's get those underway. Ooh, choices.
Construction complete.
Yeah, right there. And finally, now let's extend the deal. Okay, so that's a ton of... Yeah, let's extend that deal as well. That's a ton of colony ships that are going to be going out at once. And we'll have that sector started.
We have mastered a new technology.
That will be helpful. It'll help grow our naval capacity faster.
Construction complete.
Megastructure restoration is available to us now. We need resources to do it, but we can start. Kinetic battery, we've mostly researched. Let's go ahead and knock that out. 5 months away from being done. Appreciate one commenter for pointing that out to me in particular. Didn't notice how close we were, but that's quite nice. 119 months on this. Seriously? Can we not do any better? The fleet command limit, that's another thing we're waiting for, given what I described at the beginning of the episode. We need room for titans in our fleets. All right, Master's Teachings, Warring States. All right, that is the 10% naval capacity boost, so we need to turn that back on. Unfortunately, there goes some of our influence that we were saving up for additional things. How is the habitat construction going here? 59% done. We had another edict. Improved energy initiative. Now, I only think that was only reducing our consumer goods costs and increasing the research speed on particular types of technologies, which is, it's not helping us directly anymore, so that's good. Didn't lose too much from losing that edict.
We have mastered a new technology.
We've got a lot of minerals in storage now, which is good to see. Gauss cannon? Yeah, Gauss cannon. 38 months away. And once again, it's time to upgrade some of my ships, or maybe just Galithor's Armada. Why did you not finish all of your upgrades before? I'm confused. There must have been a singular thing that just got added. Hang on. Maybe I know what it is. Yeah, so we have the kinetic battery now, which we can put on the front of our artillery class. We actually don't have, unless we were to... Yeah, see, we can make this into a kinetic battery. Hold that thought. Stop. Save. Done! Thank you. Much easier. Now, resume upgrades. One of the more annoying interface-related things you have to do in Stellaris. But that's okay. Alright, the anchorages are back on the way. The Naval Logistics Office has been built, so all of our anchorages that we're building here are now more effective, and I will queue up the Citadel upgrade as well, so that that's paid for and done.
Incoming transmission.
What? Okay, if you're going to give me that much energy, I'll take it.
Construction complete.
Okay, now we do need to upgrade the rest of our ships, given that the battleship configuration just changed. And we are 26 minutes into this episode, so alright, we've got 2 more colony ships that have just finished up. We have got some colony ships on the way to these new worlds here, so we're going to have an entire new sector started. I need to wait for one of them to fully deploy in order to actually start the sector. But I think I can do that once the colony has started. I don't think I have to wait beyond that. Also, Shinnik 3 here will be done. It's going to be a while. About 5 years.
Colonization efforts begun.
4 years, really. 3.5, 4. Alright, so... naval capacity situation is getting better. Absajamin is colonizing, so let's create a new sector at Absajamin. And we're just going to call this the Absaja sector. Now, we do not have right now space for an additional leader. So we don't have room for a governor for this sector, which is unfortunate. But that will change before long. We should have some tech that will allow us, even if it's endgame tech, the tech will allow us to resolve that situation. And again, this will eventually be... Oh yeah, let's go ahead and add Atlas as well. This will eventually be a sector that contains the Krithakan hegemony. Alright, so let me... With that being done... Why did my influence go down?
Colonization efforts begun.
What's happening there? One of my larger factions, perhaps, become unhappy? Regional governance? Ah, that's why. We do not have a governor in every sector anymore, and like I said, I won't be able to do much with that for the time being. Now, I can go ahead and give this sector some resources to where it can start building things on its own. Matter of fact, I can also lower its taxes to where it has most of its resources to itself. And you can see those other colony ships on the way out. Again, those are affecting our energy income, but that is okay. I will live with that for the time being. And is there anything else I need to do this episode? I know this has been just a build-up episode. I can't attack until we have room for that Titan. So it's going to be another 108 months. See, this is an endgame technology. I didn't realize that we're at that point. It's nice to have it. But that's a good ways off. If we find a way to get some society research somehow, that would be useful. Probably through our new worlds. It's one possibility. We have room for 5 more. Yep, it's a deal. I'm going to keep that deal coming in fresh.
Colonization efforts.
10% boost to our unity. All right, we're 30 months away from a new tradition here, which means we'll be able to add Leader lifespan is nice, but I don't know. I kind of want to do governing ethics attraction, given that we've had at least one faction that's been a little bit problematic. I think it's the Individual Choice Alliance. They're relatively large, and they are unhappy.
We have mastered a new technology.
So we need to make sure that we have... Hey, there we go. Finally, gateway construction. So let's see. Now let's go ahead and start researching gateway construction. It does match. It's a particles technology, so it's going to be done at exactly the same time Fleet Command Limit is done. And on that note, I will go ahead and stop. A capacity overload just finished. Dang it. I'll go ahead and stop this one here. In the next episode, our habitat will be done, and we can colonize that. That'll help a little bit. And also, several new colonies have just started going up, so they will kick into position, kick into place, jumped to life, and other strange phrases that may or may not apply, and improve our income situation across the board, and also improve our naval and starbase capacity situation as well as the population grows rapidly on those new worlds. And then, at long last, maybe by the end of the next episode, I think I should be almost at the end of this, and we'll be able to declare war on the Krithakan. I just want to have the Titan ready. That's the thing. Before we, given that they're part of this federation, that's going to be the necessary step that I need to take. Now, they are thankfully only associated with the Federation, so we may not actually go to war with them, but that doesn't mean that I want to take the chance, so I'll have to pay close attention to that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I will see you next time.